Dear traders, hello to everyone. We had a good trading session today during the live stream. Thank you very much for your feedback. There were 3 forecasts and we scored 3 clear wins together. Take a look, the Euro/USD currency pair, Euro to dollar. I requested it from the bot and here there's a really good signal to go down. I'm entering a position to go short. For those who don't know how we work during live streams, I show you a currency pair and ask you where you think the chart will go, up or down. After that, I take a look myself, then switch over to our Telegram bot, click start, and select the currency pair. Let me show you like this. I select the currency pair, Euro/US dollar, and set the time frame to 1 minute. And then the bot gives us this kind of chart. From this chart, I can see which direction the bot is predicting. The future movement of the chart shows that there will be a drop. And the second indicator, 74%, is also pointing down. Both indicators are signaling down. They're both pointing down, but I still try to use my own judgment. For example, it shows a downward trend, but before I enter, I go to the broker's platform and check. 1 pause, 2 pauses, 3 pauses. When the chart hits the same level at least 3 times with a slight pullback, then it breaks through. Plus, there's also a triangle pattern. Here it is. We can draw this level at the highest point. It's a descending trend triangle. I'm expecting a breakout of the lower level. I add the pair to my favorites and keep an eye on it. So we got a signal from the bot that we should expect a downward move. And we checked whether it's worth entering a down position or not. For the future, here's another way you can use the bot. For example, you've drawn a level like this, and you're wondering if there will be a pullback from the level or a breakout. You check with the bot and see that a pullback is expected. You enter a down position, but pay attention to this icon right here. Essentially, this means that there might be some minor technical glitches with this specific currency pair right now. You could say, high or low volatility. What does that mean? Here, for example, the price should move down, but it won't go right away. There will be a correction first, and then it will move down. Basically, that's exactly what this icon is warning you about. This might happen, or it might not. So it could happen, or it might not. That's how it works. So let's keep monitoring it. There are 45 seconds left. Let's watch and see what happens if the trade doesn't go through. Today, live on air, we got 3 clean forecasts, 3 clear wins. But overall, it was a calm trading session. But now, since there's been a lot of news today, things might get a bit shaky, possibly. And if that's how it turns out, in a way, it's actually good that it's happening like this. I can show you how I get out of these tough, nerve-wracking trading sessions and how I still manage to make a profit. And you'll see for yourself. So my trade amount is $100. If the $100 trade doesn't go through, and it isn't, I multiply it by 2.5. So instead of $100, I use $250. And I move away from this currency pair, understanding what should be happening here. A drop is coming. There it is, the price is dropping, it's breaking through. But I just got a little unlucky, just a bit unlucky with the expiration time. The trade didn't have enough time. That happens sometimes. Maybe it's normal, but there's no need to focus on it or make a big deal out of it. You just need to keep moving forward. I click to start. The currency pair is US dollar Swiss franc, time frame M1. Let's check if the recording is on. When I'm trading myself and recording the screen for you with commentary, it actually helps me trade better. And you'll also gain some extra experience. Here, we have a wedge pattern. See the lower and upper levels? This is how we see it together. And in this specific case, we're now opening this currency pair on the bot and carefully checking what we see here. We have a small upward movement, then a sudden drop, and percentage-wise, the forecast is also looking downward. There's a slight upward movement happening, so I'm opening a down trade, US dollar Swiss franc currency pair. And I'm expecting a breakout below this lower level. Test, 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 and then a breakout of the lower level. Up to the figure, we had a descending wedge, a downtrend, so we definitely need to take that into account. Let's keep monitoring and see what we can notice here. We requested the currency pair on the bot and saw that the indicator for the future movement of the chart is pointing down. And the second indicator, the percentage ratio, is also pointing down. If even one of these indicators was pointing up, I would try not to work with this currency pair, not to trade it. $250. We're waiting for a response. We're waiting for a drop, waiting for a breakout of the level we marked. It happened. Remember on the previous currency pair, we predicted a breakout. The breakout happened just a little bit. We weren't lucky. It wasn't enough. But that can happen to you too. That's why I took out insurance for $250. If everything goes well, in 45 seconds, we'll close in the green and net $217. But we'll need to subtract the $100 that didn't go through. So that's a net profit of $117 from 2 trades. That's how I recover from a loss and end up in profit. This is my trading system. That's what I use. But to avoid making mistakes, I switch currency pairs every time. To avoid mistakes, I also make sure to think things through. I consider whether it's better to go short or to go long on a pullback and so on. So let's follow along and see how this trade closes. Let's wait a minute together and watch what happens. What'll it bring us? So that's how we opened a breakout trade together. That means we also mark out the levels. If you don't know how to mark them yourself, the bot can help with that. The bot marks the level. If we switch to the bot, you'll see it marks a horizontal level here. Here's the level. We can just extend it to the left and right. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3. 3 touches and a 4th touch. I am currently anticipating a breakout, so we're keeping a very close eye on it. 24 seconds left, plus there's another important detail to note at the start of every stream. I'm letting you know that I'm giving something to 20 people. It's a sign of support for new traders on our team at the start of the stream. I set a goal for how many wins we'll get or how much we'll make in money, and we also show the chart. And I asked where the chart would go, and whoever answers first, the correct answer gets $20 sent home. To their balance, I send it over. So make sure to subscribe to our Telegram channel so you don't miss notifications about live streams. And we have these kinds of giveaways for you. When I'm having a good streak, quite a lot, actually. If I manage to take profits from the market, I always try to share with you. Now I'm looking for a 3rd currency pair so we can trade carefully and wrap up our trading session for today. Currency pair, Australian dollar to US dollar. Let's add it to favorites. Even if we don't open a forecast, we'll keep an eye on it later. We're waiting for a response from the bot. As soon as we get a response, we'll see which way the signal's pointing. I think the signal will be up, but let's check now. Nope, the signal down, see? So I'm opening a down trade, just changing the trade amount down. Let's go. Why go for a decrease? First of all, we have a downtrend. Second, there's a horizontal level, a zone, and a pattern, a descending triangle. I support this signal. Test, test, test. I'm expecting a breakout of this horizontal level right here. I'm expecting a move down along the trend. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left. Let's keep monitoring it. We're expecting a move down. That's how we trade. I'm trying to give you a full explanation with a complete breakdown. If you really enjoy watching these kinds of educational videos, then you should definitely subscribe to our Telegram channel. We also post detailed reports right after the live streams are finished. That is exactly how we traded and very cleanly took our profits from the recent stream. I make sure to show every single trade, and I even give you a helpful heads up before the live session actually starts. And I also do tests for you here. Basically, I show you a chart and you have to vote on where you think it'll go, up or down, or if you'd skip the trade altogether. And then you can watch the explanation, why it went down here, or for example, why it went up there. It's also extra practice, extra knowledge, double check yourself. So the link is in the description, or just message me directly and ask, please send the link. And of course, I'll send you our Telegram channel. There's 1 minute and 25 seconds left. All right, it's already late at night for me. If this trade is the last one and it's a win, then we'll wrap it up here. All right. 1 minute and 15 seconds left. We'll take $82 here, plus $117 from the previous trade, totaling $197. $200 is pretty good, exactly my goal. As a goal, just a little bit of profit before bed. take the profit and call it a night. That's it. 55 seconds left. Let's watch it to the end. I think this is a pretty nice profit. Only the euro-dollar pair let us down a little. The breakout we were waiting for finally happened, but then the chart went right back. But that happens sometimes. The main thing is not to worry about it, because if you start worrying and negative emotions take over your mind, then when you analyze the next currency pair, you're still thinking about the trade that didn't work out. And unfortunately, the next one won't work out either because concentration is really important here. You need to focus on the positive, on the good trades so you can make a profit. 10 seconds left. Let's watch and see. I think this one's gonna be a win. Yes, awesome. We got the profit, 82 bucks. So let's wrap it up here. Take care of yourselves and only trade for profit. This was AB with you. See you soon.